Imagine what if you could turn a single VPS into your own web hosting server and manage multiple websites from one simple dashboard. In this video, we're going to start with a completely fresh VPS and setting up CyberPanel from scratch. I will also show you how to connect your domain, and I will show you how to get a free domain as well, so don't worry. And configure HTTPS, create websites, manage your files on databases, and deploy a real website on the server. We will also take a look at how you can use CyberPanel to host multiple types of applications and websites all from the same VPS. And I will show you the important configuration details along the way. So if you have a VPS and want to turn it into your own web hosting platform, so let's set everything up from scratch. Let's get started. So for this video, we need a VPS, right? So that's why the sponsor of this video is the MivoCloud. They are providing the cloud services since 2015 and they have wide range of VPS services. They have the dedicated server which is 39 euros per month. They also have a VPS which is 6 euros per month. They have the web hosting which is 5 euros per month with unlimited domains and SSL services. All of this with the protection and the 24/7 customer support. Since they are the sponsor of this video, I have a VPS with them. So I will provide the link in the description. You can check that out. If you use the promo code, you will get the 30% off for the first month. So let me log into the VPS now using my IP address over here. So SSH root and let me paste the IP address and let me enter. So once connected, we can start installing CyberPanel. You can see that I have successfully logged into the VPS and CyberPanel provides an installation script that makes the installation process relatively simple. You can see that free hosting control panel and it is 10 times faster than the Apache. You can install WordPress, SSL, email, DNS and all of this in just a single click. You can see this is the website and you can see that either you can go with the cloud VPS, that is they will provide the VPS for you, or we can install on our own server. So this is what we're gonna do. We're going to install on our own server. So imagine the price of this. They are telling $14 per month, but you can see that MivoCloud provides 6 euros per month only, which is relatively less only. So let me click on install free on our server. Here you can see here we have the requirements. And below that we have the installation steps for the CyberPanel. So first we need to connect to the server. We have done that. Then we need to update the server packages. So let's do that now. So apt update. So we're going to update all the packages list over here. Now that has been done. Now then we can install the CyberPanel installation script. You can see here we have the script, right? Let me copy the script and paste the script over here. So the installer will ask a few questions now. Here you can see it starts installing. Here you can see that we want to install CyberPanel Live. Just press 1 now. Then when it asks which version of speed live we want, I'm going to with the OpenLiteSpeed. OpenLiteSpeed is the free option and works very well with the CyberPanel. So I'm gonna say 1 now here as well. Don't go for the SpeedLite Enterprise. Go for the first option. The installer will then ask whether we want your full CyberPanel installation. I'm going to say yes. So in this case, I'm going to say no only. So this will install in MySQL locally on our VPS. Here you can just go with the default options. The installation can take some time because CyberPanel needs to install and configure several services. So we'll have to wait for the installation to finish. Here you can see now the CyberPanel has been successfully installed and you can see that we have the current disk usage, we have the current RAM usage and the installation time. You can see it almost took 24 minutes for me. So it depends on the VPS specs and the installer also give us the URL to access. Do you want to restart? I'm going to say no. So to access it, we'll have to go to the browser and we need to copy the IP address now. You can see it is running on the port 8090 CyberPanel. So let me copy the IP address and access the port 8090. Let me copy the IP address and let me open up a new tab and paste the IP address over here and the port is 8090 and press enter. So don't worry. So just click on advanced and click on continue. Now we have the CyberPanel login page here. I will enter the username and password. You can get the username and password from the terminal itself. So let me open up the terminal now. And if you scroll up, you can see here we have the username, that is the admin, and we have the password as well. You can also change the password later, but for now let's use the default ones that they have provided here. And let me copy the password also and click on sign in. After logging in, we are taken to the CyberPanel dashboard. Here you can see this the dashboard. From here we can manage websites, databases, WordPress installation, files, DNS, and many other server related features. Consider we can create our websites and we can also point our domain to it. We can also get an SSL certificate as well. And below that we have the overview section where it is displaying CPU usage, memory usage, and you can see that it is the activity board. Now if you head over to the website, you can see from here you can create your own websites, and we also have the WordPress as well. So I will show you how to install a WordPress as well on your site. Okay, so for that, let's go to the website and click on create your website, and here select the package. In this case I'm going to select the default one, and they select the owner, in this case the admin one. And domain name, here if you type the IP address here, it won't work. We'll have to provide our domain name. Don't worry, I will show you how to get a free domain name as well in this video. And before that, we want your website to deploy, right? So that's why I have taken up a sample React application over here. Consider this is a very basic React to-do app here. You can enter any task here, and you consider we can add, once it is completed, we can delete. Very basic to-do app that we're going to deploy it on the CyberPanel. Since it is a React application, right, we'll have to build it. So npm run build. So if you open up the package.json file, here you can see I have the build command. This will build the package and give us the static files. Here you can see it starts building, right? And if you look at the file explorer, now we have a new folder called the dist, which stands for distribution. And inside it, we have the single file called index.html, and we have the assets as well. So this is what we're going to use to deploy now. So let me open up the website one more time. So domain name, so don't worry, I will show you how to get the domain name as well. For now, I will show you if you enter the domain IP address as a domain name. So let me show you, it won't work. So then we'll have to provide the email address as well. So let me select the email address, and selecting the PHP version is normal only. So select any latest version. Here you can see we are getting an error because for the domain we supply an IP address. So to get the domain that is a free domain, the website that we're going to use is, in this video, is the DuckDNS. Just open up a new tab and type DuckDNS. Consider the history website. So let me sign in using my GitHub now, and let me select my GitHub account, and let me click on authorize. Here you can see this is the DuckDNS dashboard, and let me click on reCAPTCHA. And once that done, you can see we can have a subdomain over here. So you enter any subdomain that you would like to have. In this case I'm going to say testing does like DNS. I think testing already taken. So what I will do is I will give any other name. So I'm gonna give my name here. So that's also someone else took it. So I'm going to say Kumarison1234, and let me click on add a domain. You can see that now we got the domain, right? Then we need to point our IP address to this domain. So what I will do is I will copy my IP address now. Because this is our IP address. Let me copy this IP address and paste the IP address over here, and click on update IP. Now you can see now our domain will point to that IP address. So now we can use this domain to the CyberPanel. So I'm going to paste the domain name here over here instead of our IP address, and then click on create website. Actually we need to select the PHP version as well. I'm going to select the any version that you would like to want. You can say it starts creating our website. You can say our website successfully created. So we can go back now, and let's go to the website, and you can see now here we have your one website. And if you click on visit site, here you can see CyberPanel has been successfully installed. So this is the basic page when you install the CyberPanel. If you want to deploy a React application to this, so what we need to do is we need to click on manage now, and here you can see we have wide range of options here. So we have the file manager, and we have the SSL. Consider if you go to the files, you have the file manager and SSS access. So let me click on file manager now, because we will have to upload our file. So inside this public HTML folder, we'll have to delete this old file, that is index.html file. So what I will do is I will upload a new file now. So in this case I'm going to select the distribution folder that we have built over here. You can see this is the folder that we have built, right, for our React application. You can see these are the files that we need to upload. So I'm going to copy this and drag and drop over here, and click on upload all. So let's also upload our assets folder here as well, and finally click on upload all. So the folder cannot be uploaded, so we'll have to create the folder manually, then we'll have to upload. So what I will do is I will close this now. Now the two files has been uploaded, right? Let's create a new folder now. The folder name should be assets, and let's create this folder. So let me go inside that folder, and here, so we're going to upload all the things that is there inside this assets folder. Only two is there. So what I will do is I will drag and drop over here, and finally click on upload all. Now done, right? So let me click on back now, and let me go to the form now. Now if you click on refresh, you can see now we have successfully deployed our React application. We also have the domain name over here. So let me test this React application. So I'm going to enter any task and click on add. Then you can see now the task has been added. Let me enter another task. So let me delete the task. So now this React application has been successfully deployed. So not only it is restricted to React, you can deploy any website. Since it is a web hosting server, right? You can deploy any websites. You can also deploy Angular as well. You can also deploy Vue.js as well. So now we have deployed a React application, right? Then let me show you how to install your WordPress. So now we have the domain name, right? So if you click on full setting and if you scroll below, you can see that it will show you the statistics of this website. And if you go on apps, you can see that we have the WordPress. Click on install now. So in this case, we need to give blog title. In this case, I'm going to give comparison. And login user, I'm going to keep it as default admin and the password. So let me enter the password and let's also enter the email address. And finally click on install now. You can see that. So we'll have to enter the admin user, right? So let me enter admin and then click on install now. So it starts installation over here. Now the installation has been successfully completed. Let me go to the website link. So this is our domain name, right, that they have provided. So what I will do is, you can see now the WordPress has been successfully installed. So if you want to go to the admin of this, so just a /WP admin. Here you can see we got the login interface over here. Let me enter the username and the password now and finally click on login. And boom, finally we got the WordPress dashboard over here. So here we have all the things that we have in the WordPress cloud. So we have the plugins. You can either go to the install the plugin section or you can add a plugin. So you can see since we have installed WordPress on our server, right? All the paid features you can access it for free. You can also change the appearance as well. So let me go appearance and themes. You can change any themes that you want. So I'm going to click on add a theme. You can see we have many themes over here. Or if you have your custom theme, you can also upload your theme by clicking on this upload button. So yeah, I'm going to install this theme now. Now if you go to the website and click on refresh now, you can see now the website theme has been successfully updated to the one that we have installed. So from here, either you can add a post, you can add a media. So if you know the WordPress, you can do all the stuff over here from this VPS. So if this video helped you deploy your React application or any website using CyberPanel, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for more tutorials on VPS hosting. Again, the sponsor of this video is the MivoCloud. I will provide the link in the description. You can check that out. If you use the promo code, you will get the 30% off for the first month. So this is for this video and I will continue in the next one.